Have you ever wondered what happens when an online card payment is made? It may seem as though the funds simply move from the cardholder's account to the merchant's bank account. However, it's quite a complex process with 6 different steps. Step 1. The customer pays with credit or debit card. The cardholder places an order on the merchant's online checkout page and submits information including the card details, expiry date, security code, billing address and shipping address. The process begins and should only take a couple of seconds to submit the request to Pixxles. Step 2. The payment is authenticated. The merchant system captures the customer's account information and securely sends it to Pixxles. Once the payment is made, they will verify the payment by checking the funds are available and that all the details provided are correct. Step 3. The transaction is submitted. The payment processor or acquirer asks the card scheme to get an authorization from the customer's card issuing bank. The card issuer can be a bank, building society, or other financial organization that provides payment cards, debit, credit, prepaid to their customer or cardholder. The card scheme network includes MasterCard and Visa, Credit and Debit, American Express, Diners Club, JCB, Maestro, Union Pay International. Step 4. Authorization is requested. The card scheme submits the transaction to the card issuer for authorization. The card issuer has responsibility for transactions made on their cards that they have issued and will be responsible for debiting funds from the relevant cardholder's account. Step 5. Authorization response. The card issuing bank authorizes the transaction and sends back an authorization code to the merchant. The cardholder receives confirmation that their purchase was successful. The authorization does not guarantee that the transaction is not fraudulent or that it cannot be disputed by the cardholder at a later date. The authorization process simply confirms that there are sufficient funds to make the purchase and that the card has not been reported as lost or stolen. Authorizations can be declined by the card issuing bank for a variety of other reasons, such as the transaction has been identified as suspicious, the expiry date or CVV code, 3-digit number on the back of the card submitted by the cardholder does not match the information held by the card issuer. The cardholder's account has been blocked or closed. Step 6. Merchant payment. The card issuing bank sends the payment to the merchant's payment processor or acquirer, who deposits the payment into the merchant's account. Pixxles will arrange the card transaction's settlement and will typically credit the merchant's nominated bank account with the funds in accordance with their service agreement. As you can see, there are multiple stages to processing a payment, with many parties involved in the process. At Pixxles, we provide an end-to-end processing solution that ensures funds get to their intended destination as quickly and safely as possible for the merchant and their customer. Contact the Pixxles team for more information.